Hi everyone, welcome back to the Too Many Bones Box of Delights playthrough. We're heading into day 5. Just before we begin, I want to just refer back to something that happened in part 4. We had the golem here. I was over here. I'd used an attack die and my long blade, and of course that was a ranged attack. I was thinking I didn't need it because I was thinking he might come over here, then I'd keep kiting away like this. But of course, that ranged attack meant I had to spend one of my sling stones. I did need it. I was thinking originally I didn't need it because I could have just kited away, but of course fatigue would have done me in before then. So no, I really did need it. It was a good job I used it. But there you go. I'm down to one sling stone. Of course, I also, if you noticed, I didn't throw any bones, so my lucky die should have kicked in as well and done one extra damage. But there you go. Less a mistake and more bad play, if you like. Keep an eye on those. Look out for your dice. Don't miss things. But that comes with experience. Okay, let's draw the next event and continue our story. Between a rock and a hard place. Scaling down this rock cliff feels oddly different from the last shale I traversed. It exudes a strange warmth. Must just be the altitude. After all, I've been descending all morning. Thankfully, solid footing is not far away. I briefly pause on a ledge to survey the valley and relocate the raiders I've been tracking. A quick glance back at the rock behind me reveals the rock looking back at me. Giant pieces of earth break free from the cliff's surface, and suddenly hollow burning eyes are staring into my soul. Towering above me is an angry monstrosity. A Golden Golem. More golems. Alright, what do? Fight it now, that's a 5-point golem. Or lead it to the raiders. This looks good. This is going to give us one more experience. What training point? And this purple loot symbol is a trove loot. Yeah, and we've got an extra experience and loot from successfully completing this, plus our objective, the final objective we're looking for. Okay, what does this say? You take off down the shale like a direwolf with its tail on fire. A quick glance back tells you the golem is in pursuit. Now to get close enough to those raiders and then hide. So we've got a battle queue with, was it day 5? So 5 baddie points. That's one 5-point baddie. And then we're looking for a 20-point golem. But it says during battle setup, instead of your gear lock, place and fight the baddies using the golem. And then at the end of round 3, place your gear lock on the battle mat. All remaining baddies, including the golem, now target you. Wow. Are we in a position to take on a 20-point baddie? Heck, why not? The rewards are really good, and we've got plenty of time. Remember, the only real penalty for failure in a battle is losing a day. We're on day 5, we just need one more progress, and we've got 9 days. Hey, let's do it, come on. We can have this golem take down a 5-point baddie, just one, and then we have to do the rest. Yeah, why not? Let's go for it. Let's see, what have we got? We're looking for a golem. There he is, right on top. A Golden Golem. He's got break. This thing's a beast. He's got recover too, which is an effect triggered by a bone. That means he regains 2 health if he throws a bone. He's got 5 attack dice, 3 defense, so pretty mean. He's got these footsteps, which mean he can move diagonally. 9 health, 5 initiative. Yeah, he's a tough one, but come on, let's do it. He's ours to start us off. 9, is it? 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But remember, we don't really want this thing to be too successful. And then we've got a 5-point baddie, because we're on day 5, that's baddie points in lane 1, and it's a direwolf. Lashback 2, when we hit it, it's going to immediately do 2 damage back. 6 health. I like this. So he's going to hit the golem for 2. Lashback works nicely here. Initiative 4, and obviously he's melee, so he's going in here in lane 1. Okay. Initiative 4. There's a good chance I've I've bitten off more than I can chew here, but let's see. Alright, so now we place our gear locks, but we're not placing our gear lock, we're placing the Golden Golem instead. He's melee, which means I can place him any one of these spots. He's got this footprint icon, which means he can move diagonally. Remember, baddies move when they activate. They move if they're melee towards their closest target, which in our case is going to be the direwolf. But he also has this skull icon here, this grey one, which says when he enters the battle map, a 5-point baddie will join the bottom of the battle queue. Baddie queue. There's some 20 pointers have 2 here, so 2 5-point baddies. Baddie queue's already been deployed, so I'm going to assume he's going to join the bottom at the end of round 1, because we're already past the baddie setup part. So I'm going strictly by the rules. That may not have been the guy's intent. It may even been their not intent that this Golden Golem brought his his extra baddie, but hey, let's go strictly by the rules and play it that way. So 1 5-pointer on the bottom of the baddie queue. Now you're not allowed to look at the baddie queue until you reveal them, so that's going to sit there waiting until the end of round 1. This guy's got initiative 5, so he's going to go before the direwolf. That's a shame, because it would have been good to have the direwolf do his damage first. Now, I don't have an initiative die for him. I can't use my gear lock one because I'm going to need that when I get to round 3. Let's use one of the extra tyrant dice. You know, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what we use. So we'll put him up here. The numbers don't matter. Remember, once we form the battle queue up, the numbers don't matter. So initiative 5 puts him ahead. And I guess I could use a d6. Yeah, let's do that. Let's use a d6. Initiative 5. And he gets to go first, so he's going to move. He's going to take the shortest possible route to his target. So he's not going to go here, he's not going to go here, he's going to go straight here. And he's got 5 attack and 3 defense. This is probably about the 5th time I've shot this battle, but I've had some really important feedback from Chip Theory Games, from Josh Carson, who has really given me the lowdown on how these rules work. This golem is going to fight just like a gearlock. He's ours. We can do what we want. Everything is optional. Okay, nothing is mandatory. The only thing that's mandatory on this token is the fact that he brings an extra baddie with him. So when I roll his attack dice, his defense dice, just like a gearlock, I don't have to put them up. I don't have to make them active. And this is going to really change up how I play this battle, because previously the golem was just doing a number on this wolf and destroying it. And now I can choose. He's under my control. I don't have to make him swing. This really does change things. The other thing is, we're at the start of battle, I should put my lucky die up, and I'm going to switch tactics. I'm going to choose the bones. I think the bones is really helpful, just for revitalise more than anything, to keep Nugget alive. Okay, let's go, let's go. So it's 5 attack dice for this golem and 3 defense. And let's think about what we want to do. This is really going to change things and make this encounter a lot easier, because I want to keep this wolf alive, doing damage to this golem until the golem is ready to kill it. I want to get this thing down to as little health as possible, inflict as much mutual damage on these two as we can. Let's roll our attack dice. Okay, we got 4 attack, 3 defense, 2 bones. The bones do nothing, they're misses. They would trigger recover, but the golem's at full health. 4 attack, defense. I'm not even going to be bothering to put that defense up, right? This is the point. I don't have to. I'm in control of the golem now. So let's just do 4 damage while we can to that wolf. Let's do the 2 lashback to the golem. Okay. The wolf's going next. He's got 4 attack. 1, 2, yeah. Let's see what we can do. Now remember, break and recover are optional, so I don't have to break this wolf's dice if I don't want to. I think I do want to. This is kind of now an easy foe to try and pick off. I've done 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. And I think we're going to break all 3 of those dice. The wolf now has 1 attack left. Remember, I'm trying to weaken all these enemies as much as possible. Okay, round 2. Our 5-point enemy is going to come in now. He's on the baddie side, he's joining on the baddie queue, and it's a Cobalt Fanatic with initiative 3. So he's joining the bottom of the queue. He would do anyway. Anytime a baddie joins, they join from the bottom, a 1 or a 5-pointer. He's melee, 6 health. It would join here, but that space is occupied. So you look for the next available space, melee space, starting at number 1. So 1, 2, 3. He's going to come in and join here. He has Hardy, only 1 damage per turn, and Inspire 1. So any baddies immediately down in the initiative meter would get 1 additional attack die and jump 1 spot up the meter. But he's at the bottom, so nothing happening there. Right, let's see. So the golem goes first. Now remember, these are under our control. And I'm going to have him move. I don't think we need to do anything more to the wolf. Let's go around here and take on that kobold. 5 attack, 3 defense. 5 attack, 3 defense. I want to knock this down. Well, I can only do 1 damage, can't I? Right, there's my 1 hit. I've got a bone, but I don't want to recover. I've got 2 defense. I don't want to put those up. Now I'm kind of hoping now that the wolf and the kobold will finish off the golem. Actually, in fact, I don't really want the wolf to do its... Yeah, I don't want him to kill the golem yet, because I want to break the kobold's attack. Let's see what happens. The wolf is going to move in here. He's only got 1 attack die because... Yeah, so he's not going to kill the golem. That's good. Let's hope he does 1 damage at least. 2. 2. Even better. 1, 2. Okay, and that attack die is broken. So now the wolf is completely disarmed. He can't roll any attack dice. Next up is the kobold, and he's got 3 attack, and I want all 3 of these to do damage. Our golem's got 2, yeah, only 2 of them are going to do damage, so we're going to break at least 2 of the kobold's dice. A 2 and a 1, a 2, 2, 1. Let's apply this one first. Let's see, let's break 2 dice. Kill the golem. That leaves 1 attack die for the kobold. Job done, I think. As we move into round 3. Okay, we're going to head up to end of round 3. The golem's out of here. He's discarded. And we join the top of the battle queue, ready for the start of round 4. Gearlocks, Tyrants, 20-point baddies always start at the top. And as it goes, we haven't got much to do. I'm going to come in here. That wolf's not doing anything because it doesn't have any attack dice. This kobold has 1 attack die. I've got 4 decks. I'm definitely going to try and leave some blood behind. I might actually put up some defense. 2 defense. If I get some bones, that'll be fine too. Okay, let's do it. Let's see if we can collect some stones. Okay, 3 defense. I'm actually going to put 1 up. 1 damage from this die. There's 1 here as well, but I can only do 1. And we got blood here. Okay, that's me done. The long blade goes back. Look, its dagger's exhausted. The wolf's next. And he's going to move 2 into here. It doesn't have any attack dice, so he's doing nothing. Next, the Cobalt. So he's got 1 attack die. He's going to take 1 damage first from his bleed. And let's see what he does. 1 hit. So he's going to clock my defense down from 2 to 1. And we head into round 5. Me to go first. So again, I want to just roll bones if possible. So this one, 2 defense. Oh, I can only roll 1 because I've got 1 up here. Actually, let's take this away. No, I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep it. Just for this one attack. Let's keep it. Oh, I get a bone from this, don't I? So I should have this in here. And do I need to roll anything else? I don't think I do. Let's roll 1 attack just in case I get a bone. Okay. 2 attack. 2 attack. There's my 4. No bones, so this one's clocking up. 1 attack obviously does 1 damage, and I got 1 defense, which I don't want to put up. Okay, the wolf does nothing. He attacks, 1 attack, and takes 1 damage. Where are we? Round 5. 1 hit, that takes out my defense. Okay.